26-year-old Andrew Foster was known to his case, a dangerous Tyneside gang that was led by Youssef Wynne, who was called the Boss, previously supplied Andrew Foster with drugs. More than Andrew could afford, to the point that Andrew had racked up a considerable debt. Yusseff then used Andrew's flat in order to grow weed. However, Andrew then began to make edible gummy bears that was infused with weed oil, and Andrew was making good money. This, of course, got back to Yusseff. The crime boss did not like anyone dealing in his area, especially people like Andrew, who Yusseff thought he could control, so Yusseff was fuming. Now there was only going to be two outcomes: either tax Andrew Foster or make an example out of him, so other dealers and crime bosses and criminals would know never to deal in Gateshead or Tyneside. In August of 2023, the dangerous gang had knocked on Andrew Foster's front door of his home in Eighton Terrace in Wrekenton in Gateshead. Yusseff was very hands-on. Now it was alleged that Yusseff, along with his enforcers, Josh Hawthorn, Kenneth Fawcett and John Wandless, had gone to Andrew's home in order to tax him. Andrew opened his front door just after 11 p.m. Almost immediately, he was doused, target area the face and neck. Despite Andrew's girlfriend not seeing the incident, she heard Andrew scream in pain, shouting, "Ammonia, I can't breathe." Newcastle Crown Court heard that Andrew's body quickly shut down. Shortness of breath, Andrew held his face while his girlfriend Kate quickly called an ambulance. She then performed CPR on Andrew when he stopped breathing. When Kate went back to the kitchen, she noticed that a box from the kitchen was missing. Inside the box was the equipment to make the edible gummies. Paramedics and trauma team and police quickly arrived at the scene and revived Andrew. He was blue lighted to hospital then, where sadly he was pronounced dead 24 hours later. This was now an M investigation, so police had established a link between Andrew's M and a gang ran by Yusseff and his men that had targeted other dealers in Tyneside. Police say under Yusseff's direct orders, Kenneth Fawcett and John Wandless and Josh Hawthorn had travelled to an address in Gyro on August 16, 2023. Kenneth and John had walked through the front door uninvited and asked the dealer where's the stuff, meaning they was here to tax him. It was then alleged that John had equipped himself with a hammer and he raised it to the head of the dealer's face, who was on a sofa following an operation to his leg. At that moment, the dealer's girlfriend sprung into action and then she tried to reach for the hammer. Instantly, either Josh or someone else had doused the woman with liquid and she collapsed to the ground, groaning and writhing in pain. Ultimately, she lost an eye. Police also heard that Yusseff had scrapped with Andrew 11 months before his M over the fact that rumours circulated saying that Andrew was making money as a dealer now. Now he was warned to stop. Now police also linked Yusseff and his men to another incident on August 12, 2023, where a man was ambushed at his home in Hepburn, where he was also doused. Now police believe Kenneth was present for all four incidences, and police believe John Wandless was present at least for 3 of the incidences. In the investigation, police were able to link Yusseff as the crime boss, as on the dates of all 4 incidences, he had contacted both John and Kenneth. Furthermore, John admitted to handling the stolen VW Golf that was present at the scene of the 3 incidences. Of course, all men were arrested and then interviewed. During interview, every single member of Youssef's gang says that the police had got the wrong people and they were all completely innocent. Now, after a month-long trial, 39-year-old Youssef Wynne of Gyro was jailed for the M, robbery, ABH, GBH and 2 counts of attempted GBH with intent. Yusseff was given a life sentence with a minimum term of 33 years. 33-year-old Kenneth Fawcett of North Shields was found guilty of the same charge. He was given life with a minimum term of 32 years. 33-year-old John Wandless was found guilty of the same charge, but also handling a stolen VW Golf and destroying it. John was jailed for life with a minimum term of 31 years. And 22-year-old Josh Hawthorn of Jarrow was found guilty of the M and also robbery. He was jailed for life with a minimum term of 22 years. Combined, the judge sentenced the gang to 118 years. Does the crime match the sentence? Let me know. Stay safe. Safe.